Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius August 22, 2022. As the shift occurs now, there can be some magnification of unresolved matters, fears, or compulsions. However, once you get beyond the shift, the retrograde cycle is excellent for detaching yourself from these things enough to see where you may have been overly worried or obsessing. In fact, you're in a great position to review and reassess your approach to self-starts, new beginnings, friendships, and group connections. If you've been over-controlling, you recognize this now and want to take some pressure off. Mercury heads into your work and health sector, making the weeks ahead suitable for tidying up your life in small but impactful ways. Whether you're single, crushing, or already romantically attached, today's intensity-filled astro-weather is highlighting everything from your tedious to-do list to your individual autonomy. This is especially true when considering the fact that Pluto will be stationing retrograde in your sign, which, in turn, challenges you to go inward between now and October. Mercury will also enter Virgo and your responsible 6th house today, which means you're likely busier than usual. If you're not ready to commit, don't force it. Who are you? For a Saturn-ruled sign, it may never feel like it is easy for you. Now that Pluto is retrograde in your sign, you will begin your slow but sure process of professional transformation. Your identity is going to be transformed, likely for the better, as you come to define the type of professional that you want to be. Just remember to be gentle with yourself during this process. You do have some light-hearted energy to entertain since Mercury enters Virgo. You tend to be pretty upbeat and positive, no matter what happens to you. However, today you just might find yourself feeling as if you've lost your last friend. There probably isn't really any good reason for you to feel this way, so you probably won't understand it. Blame it on the planets. Distract yourself with a funny video, and bear in mind that tomorrow you'll not only be back to normal, but especially optimistic. Hang in there. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate. If you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible, you'll have no trouble finding company. Don't forget to look up once in a while to see what's going on around you. You'll be having such an awesome time that you might miss a potential love partner trying to snatch you off the dance floor or wherever you might be. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. This is a terrific day for you, and you will most likely be finding yourself buzzing around from place to place like a madwoman. The good news is that you are likely to get quite a bit done and make a great number of important connections. Your general mood should be positive, and you will find that social interactions with others are quite rewarding. There is no need to delay or hesitate. The vibration of this number focuses on the home and your devotion to family. If you're single, don't be surprised if a sense of loneliness falls upon you. Successes at work and material gains are certainly fulfilling, yet without someone with whom to share them, they can lose their flavor quickly. Consider taking action for yourself in this area by getting out more and being more receptive to meeting new people. If you only travel between work and home, you're not likely to meet anyone. Our eyes in the sky. As Mars continues its journey through the signs, your eye for detail is sharp. However, try not to get overly fixated on small imperfections. This energy is asking us to take a step back from our projects and look at things from a wider point of view. There is the potential to catch mistakes and learn from them today, but only if we choose to step outside of what we already know. Try not to be too rigid in your analytical thinking. Let creativity flow while still striving for excellence. This will be especially important as we move through the upcoming weeks and into the retrograde that begins at the end of October. This unpleasant aspect can make it difficult for you to praise your own work. Being overly critical of yourself is a very real possibility when this energy is present, so cut yourself some slack and take a time out if you begin to feel self-doubt. Luckily, this energy begins to abate in favor of more helpful aspects in the cosmos. A sense of clarity is likely to rush over you, and you'll begin to see new ways to harness your own power and create structures designed to help you succeed. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries. After midnight, Mars enters Gemini, having spent over 6 weeks transiting Taurus. While Mars was in the sign of the Bull, pursuing our goals was a matter of persistence. We were content to dig in our heels, refusing to let go of causes that were worth the wait. Yet now that Mars dips its boot into the sign of the Twins, we are decidedly less focused and more non-committal. There are pros and cons to any planet-sign combination. Mars in Gemini is adept at strategy, able to visualize clever solutions and plans of attack. Passion and wit fuse seductively in this terrain. We aren't as shy to chase our conquests, because we aren't considering long-term repercussions so much as immediate gratification. By the same token, immediate embarrassments due to miscalculations also more easily roll off our backs. However, Mars in Gemini can also weaponize information and speech. While we might intend to avoid a war of brute force and physical aggression, a thoughtless word can still land a devastating blow. From now until March 25th, we should be cautious of how we leverage language against others. We might regret hitting our chosen target after the fact. In the pre-dawn hours, the Gemini moon sextiles Venus in Leo, helping us to share what is on our minds. This is a celebratory influence that favors social gatherings and entertainment. However, many of us will still be asleep at this hour, and so this aspect may manifest in relaxing dreams. It would be wise to record any recollections immediately upon waking, as our reverie may not linger long after we've opened our eyes. Regardless, we'll bring our positive attitude with us into our morning. Our mood guarantees that events will flow in our favor.